In a different industry with a different geographic footprint, there may be other ways to organize this implementation. Ken Semelberger provides the approach he's using at Eaton Corporation, where he also serves as Senior Vice President and Controller.
It's a difficult process. All we're trying to do is make sure it's all-inclusive. So we have a team that consists of technical accountants, each group pretty high level from each of the operations that we have, which we have basically defined, if you look at ours, about 6 groups. So we have high-level people going through and trying to understand the magnitude of what we're talking about, what we have to look at, and it's not easy. I mean, it's a complicated effort, but we'll see. At the end of the day, probably from our perspective, it's not going to be a big deal. We just don't have that many kind of contracts that are affected by the new standard. But I think at the end, but the lesson learned, at least from us, is we try and do this in cooperation with the operations, right? So it's a corporate team with an operating team trying to, make sure that we're getting the best insight we can into it.